thing we're going to be doing with the new software that we did not with the old is to do billing, client billing. So because of that, we've built in some features to enable us to have the software reflect exceptions that come up. For example, when we take a client home that was not planned on our route, we should be able to add them as a rider. And also, if we're going to make an additional stop that's not planned for our route, we should be able to add a stop. So we've added in the ability for a driver to add riders and also add stops. And that those features will be demonstrated in the next video in the series. But however, this one, what I want to demonstrate is the ability to pause and resume a route, and also to abort a route. If you're a route and for some reason you need to leave and have another driver finish the route, we've built in the ability to enable you to do that. And also, if you get started and all things are messed up and you want to start over, there's an abort button to allow you to abort. So let's take a look at how that works. For this one, we're going to be using test X route. It has the same riders and same stops as the first video. But however, one thing I want to point out is this little note here under Art's name as a rider. It needs help with seatbelt. Celia, when she's designing these routes, can add notes for the riders. And if there is a note, it'll appear for the driver during the route. So let's start test X and see what we have. Select a vehicle. And it takes us to the screen where we can actually drive the route. Comes up in route mode, of course, and you see the notes still there by Art. So let's start here. Make this pickup, go to the next stop, and then for some reason we decide we can't finish the route. I mean, this can realistically happen, like most drivers in the morning and afternoon will have 3 mini routes within the bigger route, so might have to leave early and have time to do the first route, but can't do the last 2 or the last 1 or whatever. So anyway, if you run into a situation like that, I need to switch drivers, you can pause a route. Now, we've just made the one stop and we're at the next one. We're going to pause and let another driver finish it. So we just click the pause button. So click the pause button. Takes us back to the original route menu with that test X with the resume button. So you can pause the route and then you leave, and the other driver with their vehicle can pull up the same screen and hit resume, enter their vehicle number, takes them back. In the same position where you left it. The new driver can see in route mode here that the Frederick stop has already been taken place, and you should go to St. Agnes. So St. Agnes, pick them up, go to Excel, drop them off. And we're done, basically. So at this point, you'd normally hit end, but let's just pretend that this is all wrong. Something really got messed up. I selected the wrong route when this driver, when I resumed the route, I picked the wrong one or something. So anyway, let's just pick the abort button. And what will happen is, if we click the abort button, it will undo everything we did. It'll erase the pickups and drops. It's back to the route screen where test X is now setting a start mode. Nothing has happened. So that is the pause, resume, and abort feature of the new software.